to begin the Periscope?
Yeah.
Did you tag them?
So wait, is it going right now?
Yes.
Do you share it on retweet it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you need this?
Periscope?
I'll retweet it.
I'll do it from.
I love Periscope.
I've only used it once. I did like it, but I love
You
Periscope.
should retweet it.
Oh, what?
Are you a
The thing we
retweeter?
just done?
What?
The picture we just
Oh
took?
no, it's Periscope.
So see, look, right here. We can literally watch it. You ready? We're gonna watch ourselves on Periscope.
Shall I just retweet what you just clicked?
Yes, that's what you're gonna retweet. Look at this.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Lots of comments coming in already.
Oh, awesome.
Coming in hot.
Hi, Periscope.
Yeah,
How many did it drop down to? What's the squirrel show?
Someone
dance?
Yeah.
take a picture for Instagram right now. Oh, Mylan's there. Is Haley there or Chris want to?
Haley, can you take a picture for Instagram?
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello from Texas.
I love when I look at like Instagram.
You guys want to
I love you, Chris. OMG, I'm so dead right now.
Well, that's no good.
Here, let's pose together.
Good. Want to move close?
Yeah, you want to get
Yeah, you can
Oh no, I was talking about the mic.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
as
good.
close as you can.
Alright. Take some options. If you want to Snapchat for 3, 2, oh, of course.
I feel like we have to at least once or the thing with diving into our topics.
Yeah, we'll just do it for the update.
Yeah.
Well, and then afterwards we were going to shoot for a few minutes doing it.
Oh.
That's what you wanted to do
Oh
for
my
the
gosh,
extra.
they're so fun to me.
I haven't updated mine.
What? You're living fast?
Yeah, this is
I can't even have it.
It's supposed to feel like
Alright, we got a functioning card.
Everything's good. Yeah.
Cool.
Through the
Oh,
Awesome.
threw it away.
You didn't need it? Like I
we
instructed.
replaced it. We bought it.
Man, you don't
Yeah, but I mean,
Thank
I
you for
wanted
giving
you
us the last
to
minute.
physically consume
Fun?
it.
I
Oh,
appreciate it. Yeah, but
To
usually,
digest it
Yeah.
through your body.
We just
considered
started
it.
this.
I did want to snap
And
it
like we
now.
just like got
Maybe I
going
should've
with
done
the,
that.
I wonder if I have a color there. What happened to like the other?
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Oh, this the poop of
It's
a.
totally gone.
No, we don't want it back there anymore. It's very distracting to all of our guests when oh my
People like it.
So yeah, we started this 2 weeks back, and then this one's early. We're recording it early today because of streamings.
Yeah.
So you know how that goes.
Someone thinks her name is Michael.
Oh,
I'm watching the Periscope right now.
Michael Day.
Holly.
Look, we're on Periscope.
My nose is.
Okay, it is 12:01, so.
Oh, it's not gonna be
Oh.
there.
Yeah, that's happening. Yeah.
I guess it is in the
That's
lobby.
how
I'm
Periscope
gonna-
works.
I have to go get
Yeah, it's
Nick.
fine.
He's in
Don't
the
worry.
lobby.
Yeah, just get Nick.
I know
We're
he was
almost gonna be recording our podcast, so sit tight.
Daniel Coulson section.
something. You think?
What's gonna happen?
There's just like
If
a
you want to,
bajillion of you.
you could comment. Obviously, comment questions, or you could tweet
We're gonna save questions till the end.
us at What's Trending #WT Podcast.
It's WT Podcast. WT Podcast.
I got one recording.
Yeah.
this is-
jingle.
That's stuff wrong with
We
me.
actually got some.
Yeah, dude, can we lower these or should we?
Can you what?
A lot of people like it.
I
Except
don't
just
know. It's
twisting.
like, yeah, you. I think yours. Or unless you.
Because I want mine to be
Can-
as tall as me.
No, you don't. That's not do it. Yours-
The
You
one
know-
that goes the lowest is the one you have right now.
But that's pretty low too. Should
No, we should not move Jonathan's
Okay.
because of that one.
Yeah.
That microphone will fall off.
Can you
Move it.
can you work with it? Okay.
Is it weird on the wide shot or no?
No, it's great.
Oh,
It's huge.
Here we're waiting for Nick.
Just rotate forever.
So what's the URL? OscarsHotel.com just to go.
OscarsHotelSeries.com. Series.com.
And it's live.
Live the 15th.
Haley?
Yeah.
I'm losing track of time.
It's fun, so are we. I've loosened this, and now I don't know what I've done.
Okay.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey, does that still pertain
It
to
applies.
these?
Yeah. I think.
I think you're making it up.
Am I even knowing it?
See, I can't tell either. That's what I'm saying.
When you question whether you know right from left.
Mitchell, what shirt is that?
This, it's a shirt that I made. I found this picture of Andy Warhol online, and I really liked it, so I put it on a t-shirt for myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
It's cool.
Well, I kind of like that he's almost smirking. I don't know. It's my like something, that's my spirit animal.
That's like who I am, or my alter ego, or my...
He's got it right.
Is
He
an
knows.
alter ego like a spirit animal?
No.
Sorry, what?
Alter ego
It's
is
like-
if you
An
you
alter
have to dress up to have an alter.
Spirit animals aspire to be.
Those are not when you dress up as your animal.
Your spirit animal is like what you aspire to be.
Like this. I feel like your spirit animal is
What's in
like the soul,
Oh
like
yeah,
your
you're right.
soul.
Your spirit.
Have you ever seen Hot Rod? You know that moment when he feels like all the animals.
That's actually what I was thinking
What's
about.
your
Yeah,
spirit
That's
animal?
pure spirit animal.
Yeah, I think mine's Andy Warhol. Mine's gotta be Andy Warhol.
Oh wow.
Wait,
It's kind of
hold on.
dark.
What?
He was a bit dark. He's a bit cryptic.
Yeah, but he was hilarious.
No, but he's a genius.
Is he a stand-up specialist? Live from the factory.
He's just
Oh,
like,
hello.
what's the deal with
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. That's just, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. He's just like,
Oh,
what
that's
is
the
it?
new one. We ready?
Yep, we're good to go.
Yeah. What? Do you live here now?
No. Live in London.
You
Yeah,
should.
that's what I thought.
You should,
What
right?
the hell?
Right?
What sponsor you?
Think about this. Me and Chris, we get an apartment together. We shoot videos exclusively together. Think about that. Give me some hearts if you like that. This is what I do when I
Good
really
on
like
all of
something.
our lines, Zach.
Yeah.
That's double hearts.
Percent.
It's tapping the
All right.
hearts faster. It
Oh
looks
yeah.
free.
Yeah.
I like that. I got in trouble for wearing overalls on the facial line today.
What's going on right now?
What's it?
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you. We'll save it on the podcast.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Sorry. I was gonna wear mine today too.
All right. Are we recording?
Yep.
Everything's good?
Go for it.
Is this?
Snapchat. Feel free to come in, Haley, if you want to Snapchat behind the scenes, please. Thank you.
That's code for I demand you Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm like a Nazi of Snapchat. You didn't realize.
Yeah, but like
That's not funny, Shira. My dad was a Snapchat Nazi.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
I just said the last bit of that.
All right. Let's do this.
I love that.
Hello, old and new friends. I'm Shara. You're listening to the What's Trending podcast, live from Hollywood, California. With me now, from Trending, our writer, Jonathan Harris.
Hi, how are you?
And of course,
This won't be live for anyone listening to it later.
it's live for us right now.
what do you mean?
We're coming live from Hollywood.
Well, live is a state of mind in real time. Joining us, special guests, because every week we have awesome people stop by. Give it up for Chris, Kendall, and Mitchell Davis. Oscars now available. The stars. So it's great to have you again. We spoke to you at VidCon.
Yes.
Seems like forever ago,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, when was it? August?
2 days ago.
That's what my life is like. And now Oscars Hotel has been getting like a lot of buzz. I've been seeing a lot of press around it. So it's cool. You guys might know them from YouTube, creators on YouTube, but now you're venturing into like this really awesome, high quality series, which has become like a big project for you guys.
Yes.
Are you feeling this? Are you not feeling this, Mitch?
No, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it so much that it's like I've peaked up, and then I'm just.
You know what? I'm tired. It's been a long week. We have the Streaming Awards tonight. It's Emmys weekend. iHeartRadio Music Festival, Vegas. I mean, come on.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't ask a question.
I do. I like a question. Who says there was no question mark at the end of like
You said you've got a new show.
I go, right? You saw my face. I was looking at them like, right? Continue.
Actually, I highly agree with what he's saying. That was really accurate.
If you obviously, where's our chemistry if you're not to know me and the way I flow?
Yeah, no, we've had.
Get out of my studio
If
right
you
now.
don't understand,
First guest
the Shira
ever.
interview style is to ellipses into comments instead of asking direct questions. It is actually quite effective at times, so I don't mean to.
Our guests, Chris Kendall and Mitchell Davis, are in a new series, Oscars Hotel. Thanks for being here.
Oh, that was really good.
Wait, are we cutting everything out?
No, I don't.
No, just leave
I'll be
it all.
asking you questions
Leave
later in this
it all.
podcast. For now, let's go to the trends of the week.
Friends of the week.
What is happening?
Ariana Grande. Are you into pop music like that, Chris? I mean, I know you're from the other side of the pond.
The pond?
a ton.
Yeah, we do get the Ariana Grande over there,
Yeah.
but I don't.
She actually hates Americans, so she might like.
Really?
Wait, does
she did that whole licking donuts thing, even though she apologized and said she hates America.
Well, it was like
Oh yeah.
she was looking at the fatty, disgusting donut and was like, "Ugh, I hate America," like suggesting I hate all the foods that we put in our bodies.
Yeah, it was a representation of America.
So I actually don't think that she was, making a really firm comment
I
about
mean, how do we even know that donut was American? You know what I mean?
it. Could have been filled with Canadian anything.
Could have been anything.
Imported
Bacon.
from China.
There could have been a lot of poutine.
Yeah.
We need to see his birth certificate.
Yeah.
So,
Show us
us
the apologize.
are you into Ariana Grande and like pop music?
I myself, like, I wouldn't listen to that. I'm more electro.
No, I could see that. Little loungy.
Oh yeah.
When I think of electro, I think of
Lounge, electro, lounge.
Loungy.
one of those old style lounge singers.
You know, that kind of lounge where you just rave.
I know exactly what you mean.
So she appeared on The Tonight Show this week and did some awesome musical impressions. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera,
It was incredible.
Celine Dion. And did you see this video?
Yes, it
So
was
you don't
amazing.
like her, but you see these videos pop up because all these late night show videos, like, they don't leave our feeds.
Well, they're challenge videos. I mean,
We started it.
Yeah.
We stole our
Yes.
ideas.
yeah. Hey,
Hey, Jimmy Fallon.
that's it. Hey.
Wait, you're saying Jimmy Fallon didn't invent Pictionary or hot potato? Just he existed before Jimmy Fallon took over the Tonight Show?
My mind is blowing.
I know.
So, I mean, I was impressed. I mean, she's one of those, she's like this cute, perfect little woman, and she has an amazing voice.
I did not expect the Christina Aguilera to be so spot on. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was great.
That was amazing.
Like, I think, because, like, Britney Spears is just, like, an affectation, like the breathy voice.
Yeah.
Again, the squirrel
I feel bad that we both did it. Like
Sorry.
someone at home just died. Someone's just like, oh my god.
But, yeah, the Christina Aguilera was amazing, and I thought Jimmy Fallon's Sting is pretty incredible.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Oh,
And then they did that little duet bit at the
Yeah.
end. It was great.
It was
that
just
unplanned,
so
completely
It
off
does
the
make me
cuff.
like her a lot more.
Oh, really?
For some reason, when someone does something like on those late night
Same
shows,
here. I know exactly what you're talking
it does
about.
make me go like, yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I still don't listen to the music, but I think she's cool.
I think I'd shoot the shit with you.
Oh, you do other things with her.
Yeah, shoot shit. I'd shoot it shit with this guy. With Ariana Grande.
And do you have any type of stuff happening, like, in the UK, European, I guess, like, UK late night TV? Is it the same type of vibe
I
as
think-
late night TV here?
Yeah, we have a few shows that are kind of trying to be a bit more American, but we don't have it like every single night. It's like a weekly.
We do
stuff.
have Graham Norton pop up and
Graham
very
Norton's
viral
awesome.
videos every so often.
Yeah, he does a lot of American stuff.
Yeah, like but I feel like, but we don't get as many others. Like if there is a Conan of the UK or a
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel of the UK, we don't really get
I
that.
guess Russell Brand's had some good shows back in the day.
Mm.
Now he's just a political news fiend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But I'm kind of, are you getting over all these games? Like, is it just becoming hokey, all these games on late night shows?
I don't watch them anymore. I can't watch any of them.
It's like the comedy is just like, oh, I really recognize this, and it looks like it would be fun to play a simple game with these people, but there aren't really. I mean, it works, and it can. I mean, I watch a lot of these clips down here every day, and it is fairly amusing. But I mean, I would still tune into Conan or Colbert if I want like dark, witty comedy.
Yeah, it's very sticky. I mean, listen, we were, once again, yeah, it goes back to stuff that we've been doing, on YouTube challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, they're taking a little, what's it called, like, taking a hint from us. Tipping the hat, tipping that
They're just
little-
taking a hit from us.
They're taking the torch and running with it.
They're totally taking our torch. We're their inspirations and mentors.
Oh my God! You just took the metaphor and metaphored off of it. Well, like Shira does the thing where she makes it sexual. So if I say, "Oh, you really took the torch and run with it," she'll go, "You took the torch and run with it." Oh my God! Is that? Did you make a sex joke right there?
Speaking of, taking what?
Brilliant segue.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Speaking of, bringing internet things to new levels, Streaming Awards are tonight. Well, when you listen to this, it already happened.
You're the best.
And either it'll be something we're all proud of, or maybe something we're not proud of.
I'm super proud of it. I'm super
You
proud of
own the Streaming
it.
Awards.
Super proud of it.
already been before, though, haven't you? This is my first.
I have been. I went last year. Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, I've been there from the beginning.
Yeah, you.
I've been a supporter from the beginning. Obviously, all into obviously online creators and honoring. So what do you think about the fact that it's on TV?
Yeah, it's the first time, right?
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I bought a blazer. Just in case some camera random flashes. I gotta look good. Trying to look as sharp as possible.
I wonder if some pranks are gonna happen.
Something's
Maybe.
gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen. I have a weird feeling.
I'm waiting to see who performs at the end, because they always have something crazy that happens.
Sir Mix-a-Lot, they already announced.
Are you serious?
And you're listening to this, so you probably. All of them are going to be coming out on gliders.
Sure.
There's hoverboards.
Damn
Was that a secret?
Spoilers.
We were talking about it yesterday, and I didn't know.
No, but secret or not, I didn't know about it, and now I do. And
Sorry, your next rooms. Don't you like black out at certain points, like short-term memory? Just forget this about.
what are you talking about? No, you didn't say it all. Do I black out?
Memento.
Yeah, right. Don't you have to take Polaroids of everything so that you don't forget your life?
Tattoos. I got
Don't
to go to the
forget that guy
studios
killed
tonight.
your wife.
Chris is obviously you're not from LA. You want to live here though. So,
Yeah.
so what do you think about this whole awards thing? Do you have the same stuff happening out there with
Yeah, do they have awards in London?
No, but the YouTube community.
Yeah, I think over here, YouTube is taken a lot more seriously. So we're a long way away from having like an awards ceremony, I think. We have like the odd, like, I don't know, yeah, we just don't, I'm not sure. I think it tends, like if the stream is big, then maybe we'll kind of copy it. I think that tends to be what happens, but I don't know.
There's actually going to be broadcasting it on Much Music, the Canadian and like MTV, which I'm from Montreal. So my dad was like, "So are you going to be on the streamies this year?" And actually, I'm not even included in the show at all this year. So I felt like really bad because I was like, my parents can't even like all this hard work. I was like, I'm fighting a good fight for the online creator, and then I'm being upstaged by like Paula Abdul and Dr. Phil.
I'm doing the exact opposite. I'm telling everyone back in Ohio, tune in. The whole show's me. It's gonna be.
Are you guys like running and like video bombing?
If I can. If they don't.
Are you guys on the show?
Not that I know of, but who knows? Check it out.
It does seem like one of those things, though, like the YouTube Music Awards, where they're like, "Hey, can you do this quick bit for us or something?" Like that could totally happen,
Exactly.
and you seem up for it.
Yeah, go for that.
I would do it.
Last minute.
Last minute.
Yeah.
In fact, we just announced it. We're gonna do it.
Let's just get up.
So if you're listening to this later and it didn't happen,
It did.
angry letter to the stream.
No, it did. They just cut it out because it was too funny.
Oh, I feel like we can't possibly put this in
We
there.
can't
Nothing
put
else will meet up to this expectation.
But I think it's cool because a year ago, you, Mitchell, you weren't living in LA. You wanted to, and now you're doing your YouTube channel. You also have a series like this. Like, how have your lives changed? And like, it's gotten even busier now. What does that say about what's happening online?
Yeah, I mean, definitely moving to LA made everything possible. I mean, it's just here is this area where you make things happen in a matter of hours. It's incredible. If you have an idea and you want to do it on YouTube, the people are here. You can make things happen. I don't know. Back on.
Yeah, I think in London, like now that I've been in LA, I can see that it's just so much faster. I think that the industry in London doesn't seem that keen on YouTube. Like a little bit more threatened. But in London, the industry is a lot smaller, so they kind of protect it.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to try and convince big companies to to do a big YouTube because they don't know what it is and they don't want to know what it is. Where in LA, everyone's so much more positive.
Although Zoella, like all that, like they're getting books, wax figures. I mean, people are taking notice. You guys started.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys started this gossip mag. That's all about YouTubers.
Oh yeah, that wasn't us. That was like some company, I think.
But in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I was just like, that's what I was just like. I really didn't. I don't know.
We could start a newsletter. We know loads of gossip. We know the real gossip.
Dude, it was. There's like a what's it called? Like a
Oh my blog.
In my blog.
Oh my blog magazine.
You should totally narrate that. That'd be awesome.
Really, in a really smooth voice.
Actually, Brock Baker, who does all these voices, in the,
Oh, yeah.
he does it, but he does it very, like, making fun of it, like, snarkily. He'll be like, oh, yes, like, different headlines and everything.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's going to be the future, where it's going to be TMZ style, like, this person's dating that person, this person
Oh,
break
yeah.
up?
Isn't that already happening? Isn't that just what
Yeah.
Tumblr is? I think.
Who start, their conspiracy theories.
I definitely think though that it's like starting that culture's
Yeah,
kind of
it's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, there are people who are. You look in the comment section. There are people who like will look in the background of videos for like graphs that are like hanging on walls and stuff like that. Of like, who are they with and what's happening and all this stuff.
I mean, most of these shows, like no matter who our guest is, we usually have to. We're not going to ask them like who they're dating or if they're still dating this person. It's just like
Oh no, I asked it
pervasive.
all.
Yeah, I'm just sadly single. So.
Like yeah, no, we save those hard-hitting questions.
You
for
are?
sure.
Okay, why would you say it like that? No, it was
Mutual
it's a thing that just
He
happened.
didn't want to do long distance.
I,
He wanted a Hollywood girlfriend.
no, I did.
She was jealous of your relationship with Andy Warhol.
I think that just set a record for how quickly we contradicted each other.
Wow, that
We're
was
not gonna like we don't do that. We don't ask about those certain things. So tell me,
Sure,
let's
look, here's the deal. Yeah, Dave just didn't work. I'm glad you asked, Shira.
I'm sorry. No, but listen, you are young, and I believe in you. Are you on Tinder?
Am I? Should I be on Tinder? Is that a thing? I mean, I know it's a thing.
Her long-term boyfriend. Right
On
now,
Tinder.
And what do you? Are you?
I just started using
And
I
and
really like
you
it.
also hang out in the UK.
Yeah, we got swipe.
They can't have sex in the UK. It's not allowed. No,
We haven't had sex yet.
Yeah.
The UK hasn't
They
had sex.
just got it.
So what do you think, Chris?
Yeah, but I kind of get addicted to just kind of swiping. Like trying to do it
Yes,
fast as I can.
I've never had a
It's
Tinder.
exactly what a swipe culture.
That's all it is. It's just, I mean,
Yeah, but then if they swipe and they see you and they swipe good, they'll contact.
I'm just gonna swipe everyone good and then just chat with everyone. But not chat with them like, hey, we should hang out. Like, hey, I just need friends.
Yeah, that's.
There are people who are on Tinder for friends.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Who's like, man, I gotta join Tinder to
I mean,
make some
I
best
know-
friends.
Your
I
name
know
is
there are
Pete.
men who are pretending that's what it's, like there are men who go on there and they're pretending like, no, I'm just looking for a cool like friend
I just
hangout
want best
partner.
friend and kids.
And then then they become
Lots
like,
of stuff.
So how did we get here?
Wait, do people recognize you on Tinder?
Yeah, I've had a few people recognize. So I think I'll probably use it.
That is so
It's
terrifying.
a little bit awkward.
What do they say? Like, hey, I just checked out your YouTube channel.
Yeah. I can't
And then I
even
never hear from them again.
that's the voice.
I'm so glad we're talking about this. This is great. Can we just do a Tinder thing right now?
Oh,
Me
yeah,
and you,
what?
like do a
A
Tinder
conversation?
Like right now, we're gonna have a Tinder conversation as if we just swiped each other.
And
Okay.
Alright, can we?
So it's Chris's Tinder. I swiped him. He swiped me. We're just gonna go with it.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? I think I've seen your YouTube.
So that's how it goes. That's all I do.
No, stay in it.
Well, it's so cool that you responded. I didn't think you were gonna respond. So I just yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, cool. You got any more pics?
I mean, yeah. Do you think we should exchange numbers or just like stay on this app? LOL.
More pics?
Again, I mean, like, if you just give me your number, I mean, sure, but I'm just like, I'd love to know a little bit more about you.
Any more pics?
If there's any way that you could just tell me, just like, even just, that would be amazing.
I like pics.
Okay, I'll send you some pics.
Thanks.
So
You look hot.
Yeah, like you a cop.
No, I said you look hot.
Oh. Are you a cop?
So were you like how old is this girl that you were picturing on the other side?
I was playing a 75-year-old woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
that'd be gross.
he's looking at one photo of a 75-year-old woman. He's like,
Yeah.
more
And
pics.
it's just of my feet because I didn't
But you
understand.
do have to be careful these days because of all the underage situation. It's a situation.
What?
What?
Yeah, let's get into it.
What's
You agree, Chris? We're having an honest conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
I like how me and you are on the team and then they're
Yeah,
on the team. They're
I-
not on the team.
You know what? You guys are American, and he is.
No, this is not a Canadian.
Yeah, don't make this about where we're from.
You're American,
We're
so you don't
only
understand that it's a
talking about
situation that you have to, like, do you think it's very difficult to not sleep with underage? No, I'm just wondering what you think, like,
I
the
think it's an issue.
situation.
I think it's an
Let
issue.
them talk this out. Let them talk this out.
The reason is because it's hard to know how people lie these days.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's. I think it's easy to not get into trouble with that. I think you just got to be smart and not be a pervert, I guess.
Yeah. So not be a
That's the
pervert.
hard thing. It's really hard not to be a
super hard.
pervert.
Super hard.
Got it.
You heard it here first. Sheer Lazar can't handle not being a
Sure,
pervert.
what is the toughest encounter you've had of being like, I really gotta not be a pervert right now?
Like, do you just see butts on the street and you're like, I want to squeeze your butt.
I feel like guys deal with that more. Like, I never had to deal with that. Like, am I gonna, this guy underage?
It's because kids have phones and stuff now. So it's like 10-year-olds with phones.
And you're like, oh, when I see someone with a phone, I'm like, well, they gotta be 30 or up. But now everyone has a phone, so I'm like, how do I know? They appear to be a 14-year-old child, but phone.
Anyway, I find it fascinating.
Like that's your. It's like instead of ID or identification, like that. Can I see your phone?
Yeah. It's a flip. Okay, you're a grown.
Cool. You can drink. You can drink.
Yeah.
It's like the guy's in a diaper.
Should we move on to the next?
I mean, what issues do women have in this scenario? I think women, it's never about. All right, so for instance, there's someone.
Lay it down.
Right, so this is an example.
Drop it off.
Ace Greer is on Dancing with the Stars. He's a 15-year-old, right?
15?
Yeah, 15.
You get
Rock
this right.
star.
Making sure Periscope.
He has his dancing partner is tried 26, cute British chick. We're joking around like, I think she's like into him, and everyone's like making fun of it, like, oh yeah, but you wonder if they're gonna hook up, and it's like super illegal, obviously. But the funny thing is, we were making fun of it, and we thought it was funny and cute, and like, go him if he hooks up with her. But I was like, it's such a double standard because if it was the other way around,
Yeah,
it'd be like, ew, creepy. I'm still creeped out, like this, 26-year-old young woman. Trying to hook up with a 15-year-old.
Because there's a sense that if you're a 15-year-old guy, all 15-year-old guys, mostly want to have sex with everyone. But if you're a 26-year-old man, then you're like a predator. I get what you're saying. And there's this perception that it's not as bad, but it's still.
Or it's just like, go him, yeah.
Right. It's like the South Park thing. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we're getting into weird territory.
When I was that age, I just wanted to learn how to juggle.
There are 2.5 pages of notes, and we are through this.
And I taught myself how to juggle within a year.
What were you juggling?
Tennis balls?
What did you think?
Knives, shit, people. I was juggling guns.
Many people. Why are you always lying? Why are you always lying? Do you know this meme, this time?
Mitchell showed it to me on the way here. I've never seen it before. It seems pretty cool.
Welcome to
love it.
things that attract American audiences.
Yeah, this thing started as a Vine. There was only a 6-second clip, but now we have the full video. And I posted what, initially. But now that this full video, I'm pretty obsessed.
So the guy is posting it under the name Down Goes Frasier. The Vine was huge. Everyone was repeating it as a whole video, and it's very strange. She's wearing express underwear.
Yeah, the outfit is awesome. It's on point,
It is. And then, did he shoot this and then post the Vine, and then he's like, oh, this is going to blow up the music
Oh wait,
video.
he posted the Vine himself? I think someone else saw it.
But the fact is the long music video wasn't there. So, I want to know how this all went down. I actually might reach out to him for an exclusive interview.
Please.
Down goes Frasier.
And he's very into it. And then he has rain. He's like, put in the rain now. And it's like it's pouring on him. He's in his own house alley.
The men have good bodies. Their bodies are on point.
I just like the way that his voice sounds. It's just so in the front. It's perfect. I don't know.
It's not quite like JJ Fish level awkward, but he does. Why you always love?
Yeah, there's like hesitation there where he's just like, I don't know if I should be singing, but
Here it goes.
fuck it, I'm committing. He like just
It's like, you know what? Intentionally atonal.
Is it a joke or was it intention? Or does he actually think he's a good singer?
with that out.
Well, because JJ Fish thinks he's really good, right? No? Think everyone's all in on the joke?
I don't know.
It seems like a joke.
It seems like a joke to me too, just like the way that he was like so into it, bro. I mean, there's a few moments where he's really moving. You can't see it, but I tried to even do it. I can't do it. But like when he's got his leg propped up and he's like, he's in, like, if that's not a joke, if that was for real, kudos to him.
I love how they did it just in the alley next to his house.
That's
Because
what-
they're like, dude, let's do a second location in your front lawn. He's like, nope, people could see me.
Yeah.
So we're just going to stay right in this corridor.
That's why I wasn't sure if why did the Vine come out and then the music video is a long version? Did they shoot it all at once?
Maybe they made the long version. Maybe he only put the small version on YouTube. Why? Because he's like, this is the only good part.
He
And
released
then
it.
that got huge, and he was
Yeah.
like, well, you know what? The world, they're gonna have to
They
see
need
it.
it.
They need it. They
It's
want
good.
it.
Yeah.
So why do people love this so much? Why does something like this go viral?
Is it going to be viral for a long time, or is it like going to be gone?
I think it's a bullet. Yeah.
Because I never understand those. I don't understand.
I mean, it has been around for a couple weeks. Like, I only found out about it this week, but I guess the Vine has been big on Tumblr for a few weeks, which had to be pointed out to me.
And even at Playlist, we did a whole Vine dance of this. So I always line with like a bunch of the Viners. So they were totally into it. It was like used as a response, like when you tell your girlfriend she looks good or she doesn't need to go on a diet. Why you always lying? Why you always?
I believe you. It's just the thought, not you. It's the thought is what's making me
Are you
crazy.
saying I'm fat shaming?
No, I'm not
Like
saying you're
Nicole
doing that.
Arbor?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just the thought.
Are you comparing me to Nicole
I
Arbor?
was absolutely
Mike's got
not.
hot. Everything got hot.
Yo, Nicole Arbor was on The View yesterday.
But why?
Because she's enjoying her.
Is that on the list?
She's enjoying all the attention she could get now.
Why
She
you always lying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if your girlfriend is like, you know what, I'm thinking about going on a diet, your response could be like, look, I think you're beautiful the way you are, but, you know, if you want to do something for yourself and feel healthy, I support that 100%. And then they end up not going on the diet, your response should also be like, I'm supportive of what you want to do, not why you always lying. So you can see how someone would find that offensive.
Well, I was just saying that's what people were doing.
I know, that's why I'm pointing at them.
I just think it's so big because so many people out there are lying. And we need somebody to tell.
There you go.
That's it.
This is a movement to stop lying.
Stop.
To be sincere, authentic,
Stop the lying.
Tumblr's been using it to respond to Donald Trump to make fun of their ex-boyfriends in any other context when, as we mentioned, one might need to call out a liar. So go internet on this one. Making us smarter one day at a time.
And watch the long version for yourself. Trust
But
me.
seriously,
You're gonna like it.
guys, are you over Nicole Arbor? Is she going to be at Streamies tonight? I guess.
Sounds like she's everywhere.
Uh,
So what did she do? Like, I totally missed
She's
the
a-
video. Before
I know we spoke about this on last week's podcast with Lele Pons. We're not going to get a whole story, but she had the fat shaming. First, it was Dear Instagram Models. She was around for a while, but then she was doing these very salacious, headliney videos that she kind of, I felt like, were viral in nature because they were controversial. And the fat shaming one came out, and that just created major controversy and conversation, and got her a ton of attention, which she just is riding the wave.
Do you know what? I fear that, like, in England, we have this woman called Katie Hopkins. I don't know if you've heard that.
No.
She's somebody who kind of did the same thing, but she gets used on loads of shows. People hate her, but she keeps getting used. The danger with this Nicole lady is she could be that kind of just on all the shows because she says stuff that's controversial.
Exactly.
She
and then
might be here to stay now.
because it gets views and people love it, gets press and buzz. People love controversy.
But she has been universally condemned. It's not there are many people.
Then she'll end up on some sort of VH1, like, you know, the reality house or something.
Yeah, it's like a show for losers. But it's not like you get jealous of people who are,
Losers
oh my
are
god, they made it
stars.
to VH1 drug rehab, I'm so jealous. It's like, no, they screwed up, and this is their, like, this is
Or
the
they're
only
gonna
thing
just
they
be
do for a
like,
job.
some sort of something where she feels like she's in some sort of list, D-list. Yeah, I don't know.
Not that we mean to insult VH1, it's a fantastic
No, I don't know why I
channel.
mentioned
Streaming tonight at
VH1.
10, 7 Central. I have no idea.
Well, Trinity is sponsored by VH1.
What I'm just saying is it just bothered. She did something a bit mean to me. She's just been mean overall, and she's
Tell
using
them what she did.
humor to rationalize
Whoa.
She's saying, "Oh, I was just joking, guys. I was making a statement." And I don't know. I just there's something that gets under my skin about her.
Sure, regular listeners of the podcast will know what she did, but you should
She
explain to our guests.
basically I organized an interview with her
Okay.
after this, because that's what I do. I interview
That's what we're
people
doing right now.
What?
Literally right now.
When they put
And
up
you're
content.
killing it. You're doing a great job.
Shut up. And so for HL and Headline News, where I work, I do interviews for them. I organized the whole thing, and she specifically got her manager to call up my producer to say I was not allowed to do the interview. When I asked her why, I was hanging out with her boyfriend, playlist, Matt Santoro. She made a girl, and I don't appreciate that.
Oh, that is a little weird.
Because I thought they were long term, because in the end, I'm not going to ever bring her on again or want to tell her story. That's just mean. Anyway, I spoke about it last week.
No, but I'm now going to make sure the story
Shut
at every subsequent podcast.
Can we make sure that happens? Because that would be
What do you do? Do you ever have, like, are there people that, like, are you the type that blacklist people from your life, or, like, you take things very personally?
I definitely take things personally, but I don't like the blacklist. I feel like that's...
Yeah, it's very extreme.
I mean, I watched the show. It was good. Spader is amazing. He's got such a good voice. But, I don't know.
Yeah,
James Spader, yeah.
Blacklist, the show on NBC.
That's not what we were talking about? Yeah, the season 2 starting soon. It's going to be great.
Are you a blacklister? Are you someone that, like, when someone goes against you, if they get on your wrong, bad side, you're like, that's it?
No, I kind of like, I was bullied a lot in school.
Oh.
So I'm used to just ignoring it and knowing that like the problem is on their side. Like they must have an issue, but they have to slam their keyboard with stuff. And I don't blacklist because I always feel that means that it draws more attention, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
oh, I got blacklisted.
Yeah, I'm more in
Just
the...
ignore it completely.
Yeah, I'm the same boat. Yeah, just ignore, just let it pass. Don't even go in that water.
Don't
It's too
feed
cold.
the trolls.
Thank you.
Don't
guys.
feed a cookie. Wait, isn't that, or don't feed a cookie? No, don't give a mouse a cookie. That's what they say, right? Because then if you give a mouse a cookie, that mouse
It makes you hate on the internet.
Exactly.
Aren't they gonna bring their whole family to eat cookies?
Their little mouse family.
The mouse is going to be like,
They're gonna pack their suitcases.
check this out. There's some idiot out there
Dropping cookies.
Now, I don't know how long she's going to keep doing it, but we have got to take advantage while the dough is hot.
Literally.
Snapchat did an update.
Segway.
I'm using old school Snapchat. It feels really old now. It's like a rotary phone. When I have these cool features.
Wait, you don't have the new features?
And I don't yet.
Oh my
So
gosh.
describe the new features. What do you like about them?
Okay. I don't use Snapchat, so just let me just run wild for a minute. Snapchat's update is so fun. I'm loving it. I'm a big fan of making Snap stories that are like 4 minutes long. Don't know why, but it's
4 minutes
I love
over
making...
an entire day.
Yes, I love it. Just basically putting a vlog on Snapchat every once in a while. But the update took rainbows. You can make your eyeballs huge, which is great. You can do demon face, which is scary.
Crime.
You can do the crime one, the heart one.
Monocle.
Oh man, monocle one is
Old
so
British
fun.
man.
I filmed a few of those just myself last night, just saying funny things as an old person.
It makes everyone look like Maggie Smith in Downton Abbey, and then you can pretend you're that character. Have you ever watched
The
that?
monocle
movie?
even
Downton
pops
Abbey?
up. What would you like to see? It's great. And they have that like, I just hit the mic. I made a mistake, guys.
All right, do we have to start over?
I got so
Start the
excited.
podcast
No, they
over.
had that robot one too, and I always feel like I'm Iron Man. It's so good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Iron Man, isn't it?
Shit.
You just got paid more money with that Iron Man filter.
You know what?
I'm gonna shoot Iron Man 4 on it.
always felt like Snapchat wasn't really... No one needed to care what I was doing.
Sorry.
No, but I would love that.
Say
But
it. Plug yourself. What's your Snapchat?
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
I haven't looked.
Oh my.
So, and now,
But the point is like, this is like when you're doing a Google Hangout and stuff, and it makes conversations with friends fun. Like, you're like, but then you put a little hat on, and it's fun.
Wow.
This is like that to me.
Yeah, I think it's super great.
Yeah.
I love it a lot.
I
I
must
know
say,
it's
I'm
just
getting
Snapchat.
a bit sick of those puking.
I'm okay.
Somebody says,
Leave it on Snapchat, guys.
Or
It's just they keep saving the Snap stories and then posting it everywhere.
Are the people in the chat room, Mylan, talking about what?
What do you guys think of Snapchat? I haven't gone to. What's going on here?
They just want to talk about.
Alright, we're getting to that. Alright, I'm gonna get to that.
We
let's do it. Yeah. Talking about really
The Jungle Book.
So you don't. do you know about the Jungle Book?
Which one of you is Mowgli?
I liked the book, but I didn't
You
get
read
into the
you read
trailer and all
Kiplin's
that.
Jungle Book?
Yeah, I used to. Oh no, I'm mixing that up with what's the Where the Wild Things Are.
Very different books.
What?
I
Just
just like
happened.
completely mixed it up. I was like, oh, I remember that.
We're gonna skip it. We're not gonna talk
I
about the trailer.
love the Jungle Book. You know that part when all those monsters kids wear a crown? It's so fun.
I thought we were talking about the Phantom.
But I think
You know, Matt Brown and the White Suit.
Top that. There's a new Jungle Book trailer. Check it out.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Let's
the movie
talk
comes
about
out
Oscar's Hotel.
April 15, 20.
Oh, Bill Murray's a voice.
Bill
It's gonna
Murray.
be amazing. And Scarlett Johansson. Ooh,
Has
still
Tom.
in it.
But what I found interesting is that Warner Brothers is doing their own Jungle Book movie called Jungle Book Origins that Andy Serkis is directing, and it's all going to be motion capture. It's all going to be like Gollum.
Why do we have? It's like we have another Spider-Man coming out soon. Just give me one moment, movies, to enjoy a character before you push it. I am getting so.
But it's just like when there was Ants in a Bug's Life that came out.
I remember that too.
2 months apart, and like Volcano and Dante's Peak, back to back. Like these studios want to compete, but then the movie that comes out second is the same movie, and it's very difficult.
And we're always going to be like, well, that one compared to that one now. Like, they're always going to be compared next to each
I
other.
can't think of Volcano without thinking of Dante's Peak.
Exactly.
And that's a hard thing in my life.
See, I'm sorry.
I have nothing to add to this conversation except one thing.
Add it.
Steve Jobs movie, that Steve with Ashton Kutcher came out a few years ago.
Is that the one about Harvey Milk?
Shut up. I actually cried during that movie, and I know Dustin Lance Black. And that movie, I watched it on an airplane again.
Are you talking about the Steve Jobs movie?
No, Harvey Milk's
Oh, okay, because I was just like, that means you
Steve
were talking about
Jobs.
Milk.
No, Steve Jobs, I watched the movie, I think it was Thanksgiving. I was actually with Bart, and we fell asleep on the couch.
I heard it wasn't very
So
good.
boring and weird.
I'm excited for the new one.
The new one, though, it was at Toronto Film Festival.
Yeah,
It was at Blades. Super stoked
Annie
for that.
Boyle's directing.
Why does, Aaron Sorkin, he just does it again and again and again.
Yeah, I just watched like the extended version of the trailer. That was like 4 minutes long. It was way too long, but it was.
He always does
I
those
love
songs
that
like,
How's it go?
One more time, like Facebook maybe he was like, da, da, or some like weird kind of.
One more time, really quick, just so I can hear it. Yeah, you're getting it right there. That's gets you hooked. And if you don't want to watch it now, I don't know what to do.
Do you do that in Oscar's Hotel? Just
Well.
your.
All those hearts on Periscope going up now.
Yeah, you said Oscar's Hotel. Is there a heart?
All right, guys, we are going to the hotel subject. It's all the Oscars Hotel now. We're taking questions from Periscope, from Twitter.
So my
Those
question.
juicies.
Give it a second for.
All right, so I do have some questions we got from
Just
Twitter,
remember one or two.
hashtag WT Podcast. You tweeted us.
Okay.
What was the hardest part about shooting Oscars Hotel? Did you have? I know Chris kind of had. And this is from Bliss Kendall.
Okay,
What
wait.
does it say? I know Chris kind of had. That's what it says.
It says that. You think that?
No. I mean, do they know? How did they have a bad day?
They're following you on many places. Maybe.
I didn't have like a bad day. I had a day that was like. You think maybe they're making a joke about all the party night hurricane the first day that you were working? Maybe. Maybe that's a good joke. Maybe they're making a joke about the show. Yeah. Hey. Whoa. Hey. But yeah. I think like there was one. There's. I guess I can't really say because it's spoilers, but there was a set that was really small.
He's like,
It was
I'll
in
tell you.
Well, I'm being.
You felt claustrophobic.
Yeah, and it was a hot day, and it was kind of like, it went on and on, lots of different angles, and that was a day.
I know
what day that is. Yeah.
Low blood sugar.
Yeah. And I think I was hit with everything, and then I kind of nearly fell asleep during a take as well because I had to be on the floor. It's cool.
Those are the best scenes when you get to just be like lying down and quiet.
Oh,
so good.
yeah, that episode, that's just you.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we say, I'm sure you guys have given the long
Yeah.
time, but for any listeners who don't know what Oscar's Hotel is, can you give us a quick...
Do you want to?
I tend to describe it differently every time, but...
I like that.
But you start all in it, we'll just keep going back and forth.
Okay,
like the Tinder profile.
Exactly, yeah.
Oscar's Hotel it's a web series produced by directed, created by Kick the PJ, my buddy. I'm in it, and I'm brother, who is this, he's the nephew of Oscar, who owns the hotel, but I'm having to look after it for a week. And it's about the kind of like, the residents who are all fantastical creatures. So we worked with Jim Henson to make these kind of creations, so it's really crazy.
And
it's
you're
crazy
the
show.
only human.
And I'm the only human.
So yeah, it's just a human trying to take care of all these insane creatures that he has no idea how to work with.
And the costumes and the makeup are very in-depth. Like, it seems like a lot of work went into just like one shot sometimes.
Oh
Yeah.
With like the big nose that like sneezes over everything. It looks like that took a while, and it's like very quick in there.
Yeah, I mean all the creatures that like Henson made, I think they made a total of 12 altogether. I mean it was a lot. I mean they spent so much time and they just every little detail they worked so closely with Team Kick the PJ and just really listened and it was a great collaboration. I mean, and yeah, you're right. Like there are moments where it's just like us showing you a face that like you only see for half a second that took us 2 hours to paint because you know BJ's face is Monet and it just
well, there are a lot of very intense makeups. I feel like you as the taxi driver might not have been as bad. It was all red, but did that take a long?
It was an hour on, hour off. Red got upgraded. I'm taxi driver, concierge. I'm in the hotel all the time now. Always giving Oliver shit. And yeah, it was definitely a thing. But fifth time, I got really used to it. Actually, I started to think I looked better red. I would get home and be like out of it, and I'm like, I look ugly. I need to be red more. I pop better.
I mean, are there different like skin regimens now that you have makeup on your face all day, every day shooting?
There was a couple days where at the end of the day there was a few of us creatures like our faces we were having like little like burns just because we were putting it on and taking it off. I mean it was just every day and it wasn't like they were being rough with it. It was just so much. I mean like this was definitely a set where you could find glitter pretty much anywhere if you looked.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
I love that. I also know, did you guys properly celebrate the premiere of Oscar's Hotel yet? Because it did premiere. Have you guys partied it up?
We did. We definitely had.
We had like a little launch party.
Yeah, we had like a little us, just like little fam party, and we all got together and we watched the whole show together.
Oh, you did?
We had like a little game.
Yeah, we watched the full 60 minutes and made a drinking game.
Yeah, every time there was a pun, drink. Every time there was a fight, every time I do a face.
No. Every time Chris does a classic Crabstickz face. You can't see it because this is a podcast. I'm going to do them into the camera, okay? So they're like, or...
Is that what you tend to do?
That was a good face.
No, they're great faces, but anytime he does when you just take a sip of your drink, it's
And you
great.
get drunk
It's
fast.
so fun.
Oh gosh, Shira, what's trending podcast drinking game?
Oh, I think we need to start. What would we drink to? Every time...
I think every time Shira Sexy Voice comes in.
What are you talking about?
Every time Shira
We have this question.
I'm answering it in seconds.
We have to go to
From
Periscope.
Eunice. Right. Eunice
Periscope.
says, share an embarrassing moment
Never mind.
from on set, and then we'll go to Periscope.
An embarrassing moment on set?
Yeah.
I know mine instantly. When I was playing the character Cubisto, I was wearing a full bodysuit, and it was designed on the front, but on the back it was not designed, and my two little tushies were just kind of hanging out, being
I didn't see this.
yeah, the whole day. The whole day it was just like, I don't have an ass at all, so it's just like, it's just it's like back, scoops.
Now I understand why you were stood at the back of the...
just like,
not what that was about.
I was just like, no one needs to see this. Because also, I was the guy who that day did not bring jeans. Because I was like, I'm Cubisto, I have an outfit already. So I came in this like normal sweats, and they were like, they don't work underneath her because you can see them. So I had no pants on underneath that outfit. So it's literally just like boxers, bearskin, and I was just like, oh no, I'm so boxes on the front. If the light hits me right, I'm naked.
You're an actor.
Yeah, but I dealt with it because I'm a freaking
Alright, Milo, we're ready for some Periscope.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't really have a great story, I don't think.
No,
No.
your embarrassing moment had to be when you were walking around in your boxers.
No, I kind of like
Why?
that.
Maybe he feels good about
I
that.
kind of like that.
Are you
I'm
a
very body confident.
Oh, so you are this type of person?
I think
I mean,
so.
he's naked right now. You can't see it, but he is naked.
I'm
Completely naked right
always naked.
now.
You're one of those that are like at home, you just like right away take like.
The thing is
drop
that you're joking, but it's
Yeah.
true. Like,
So you are one of
as soon
those.
as the door closes, it's gone. It doesn't make sense to wear clothes in
Yeah, it's
private.
weird. Even when we're hanging out, sometimes I'll invite him over and I'll turn around and I look back and he's completely naked.
There are people who wear like shoes even inside their homes, and I don't get that. Like as soon like.
Really? I kind of tend to wear some kind of
I leave them on until until I'm falling asleep. I prefer
Really?
to keep all my stuff on until I go to sleep.
But you have a bit of OCD.
How dare you? How?
You should be proud of that.
No, and also I like my shoes, so
They're nice shoes.
I hit the
Let's
mic again.
go to Periscope.
Go easy, on yourself.
Milo, you can come on over.
We're gonna go
Oh,
to
you can just
Periscope.
It's fine.
Okay.
Well then. Network Irwin asks, besides your own character, which is your favorite?
Besides our own. Really great question.
Who asked that question, by the way?
Networker.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My favorite character is it's still the repossession fish, which basically there's two massive 9-foot-tall fish that come to the hotel. Even though it's like two characters, they're kind of the same character in a way because they've got this kind of relationship. They're always together, and it's just the Jim Henson guys make these massive puppets, and it's like it feels like Sesame Street, that or like the Muppet Show type of thing, of like acting alongside them. It just felt so good.
Yeah, it was
It's like a dream come true.
intense having those guys walk
And
around.
of course those are voiced by Patrick Stewart and Alfred Molina.
Which is so cool.
That blew my mind.
And I mean, and also on the other end, the puppeteers on the inside did an amazing job bringing them to life. And we had a guy on the other side like controlling the eyelids and
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, the craziest thing is when even like after cut, and people would be asking them questions like, "Do you need what?" Using
it's like they get
to,
into
talk.
it and they would just talk through the mouth.
These guys don't get enough credit because they're like full performers. They're multiple in one character.
Yeah, it's a person becoming someone else to the point where you forget that they're the heads off. I mean, sometimes it was jarring, and I'm like, oh shit, you're just a giant fish. You are actually a person in there. And also, little fact, like when I was talking to them, I was just like, can you see it all? And he's like, no, not really. I'm just like, that's crazy because it's like once they action, it's like full confidence. They know exactly where they're going.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like, really, give it up for puppeteers, everybody, because they know what's up.
I just watched the Big Bird documentary.
Documentary?
Yeah, about Big Bird. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's why
Do you remember?
Big Bird. Big Bird.
I mean, how many Big Bird documentaries are
I don't know. It's just like we were talking about. There could be two competing
It's the
ones.
story of the guy.
Would be so funny if there was.
This is our Big Bird documentary coming out.
One's clearly not the real Big Bird at all.
Yeah.
It's just like a guy with like feathers taped to him and stuff.
Come on, follow me around. A documentary about creepy
Such a
dude.
good time. Which characters do you ship together?
Oh my gosh, so many. Monet and Monet Lisa, Oliver and Herbie.
And who played those characters?
Doesn't matter who plays the
Well,
character.
I don't know. Isn't it
Monet Lisa is and Monet is PJ.
Ooh.
But again, I'm thinking in character realms because they're both
Okay,
paintings.
okay.
I like to think Oliver and Hermie are going.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'd like to see Red and someone, but I don't know who. But that's only because again I'm
Someone
a
blue. That would be nice.
Oh, that would be so cool. Like someone
a
who's
multicolored baby.
oh, like a little hat.
Purple.
Oh,
Right?
a purple baby.
Blue and red, is that purple? Am I right?
Whoa, purple baby in series
Yeah.
2.
We have a question from Caitlin who says, is it weird having strangers so invested in your personal lives?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
You answered it. It's a good question.
Yeah. Do you
kind
get
of have-
people like stopping you on the street or?
Yeah, I get that sometimes. It can be nice. I think a lot of the personal stuff tends to be hidden away on the internet, and if you don't go and look for it, you tend not to find it. Like, I know what I need to put into the internet to find out what people are talking and stuff, so I just don't do that thing.
Yeah, it's just
It's
your name
difficult.
is in Google. And
Yeah.
you find out exactly what people are searching.
what?
Yeah. Wait a minute. You think I'm who?
I'm not a naked pervert.
After this podcast.
Right. Nudist.
Is dead. What? That's always the scariest is when the person is
just-
not dead, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That means you're dead. No, I don't know. It's nice. It's nice to know that we have this community that's already really interested in what we're making before we actually get it finished.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're definitely dealing with that with Oscar's Hotel. I mean, it's such a positive push. I feel for all of us in the motivation sense, is rooting for us in this area of the internet, and it just every day it just makes us work so fucking hard, you know. That's why I'm so stoked with the show being out. I'm just like, well, you can see this
And
thing.
the lines are blurred. It's like in the past it'd be like, oh, why until this thing comes out? But you want people to be going on the journey. It
Yeah.
creates a groundswell effect.
And with Oscar's Hotel, we from the very get-go, we were just like, we want to document everything and share
Yeah.
everything because it's such a crazy project. You're never gonna get like this again in any at this scale. I mean, how many YouTubers are like, oh yeah, I worked with Jim Henson last week. It's just like, I mean, it was just crazy. It was just crazy.
Catacombs asks what the chances of a season 2 are.
Season 2.
I feel pretty good.
I can't imagine it not.
It's got in our hands.
It's just, and there's so many more stories to be told. It would be a shame if it's not. I mean, really, it's just.
Yeah, Red's gonna have a baby.
I mean, we've just.
Producer credit then. We get it.
Yeah, it's just so limitless too. I mean, the hotel there's so many doors to be.
You need a news reporter host to be doing a big story about the hotel.
Definitely. Yeah, wink, wink, wink.
Were you winking?
Oh yeah, you have that friend who works for KTLA.
Just link us.
Asks, what did they learn the most through your experience as a whole?
Man.
The one skill that I think I've got now is learning lines. I've never had to learn lines. And at the beginning of the first couple of episodes, I was so bad at it. Really, I just couldn't absorb what I was supposed to say. But then after a long shoot, you kind of get this weird. Just look at a script and then you can do it. So that's going to be useful.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think for.
Sorry.
Excuse me. No. You
Go. I was adding on to what you're saying. Once you kind of get.
I'll answer it. So no, I'm totally kidding.
No, I don't know.
Stop it!
I'm
3
sorry.
hours later. No.
Anyway, sorry. It was such a good. I feel bad, but I'm so
Don't
sorry.
feel bad.
What?
You have to.
I legitimately had nothing to say.
I don't remember either.
Great, you made him forget what he was going to say.
Why would you do?
How dare you?
Jeez, man. I really don't remember.
What did you learn through the experience?
How to work with the crews. Yeah. I think usually when we're on a set, especially when we were shooting the pilot, there was 5 or 6 of us, and we know now there was 70 of us on set, and there's 4 people operating the camera, and there's 2 dudes who are operating the thing the camera's sitting on. It was a different scale, and it was just getting to be okay, these are kind of the rules of how this set works. I've only ever been so do you want me to just keep doing it again, PJ? Oh, yes? Okay, cool. Oh, the DSLR stopped? Okay, we'll just keep going. It's just it was a very, very different scale.
Yeah, that's this style. After this, all right, we're gonna put this camera here. You guys do this thing.
we take it, another time.
But-
DIY, raw, and intimate.
Take a drink. Everyone take that's 3 drinks. Run.
We have a segment that we usually. Oh, is there any other questions?
Let's take one more.
One more Periscope question.
Edit that.
The best
Fabio asks, were there any monster character ideas that didn't make it into the show?
Monster character ideas that didn't make it into the
Well, I
show.
guess that's kind of a PJ question, but I mean, he's got hundreds of these monsters.
Yeah, I mean, if you just sit and talk with PJ, it's kind of crazy what his mind has up in there. But there was a few that, during the writing process, there was a few. There was Pizza Guy. There was definitely a Pizza Guy that's not on the show that was gonna be in the show. So there's a few things, but yeah, I mean,
Like a delivery guy.
Probably not with
No, like pizza nut.
Oh my gosh, that was a great character.
Well, I feel like a Jim Henson
Oh yeah, looks like
puppet from
You want someone to come in and play pizza? Could I do gluten-free pizza? Like, I'll play gluten-free pizza.
Well, I mean,
sounds like a really good
we
film.
cut the character. I don't think. This is a character. You're shooting for a character that got cut to season 2.
But she still needs to be developed.
Yeah, but there's definitely a lot. I mean, look at PJ's channel, and it's just it's
He
limitless.
dreams of monsters.
Yes, his creatures.
Yeah,
I mean,
strange.
yeah. When you break it down, we're all pretty worried for PJ.
Alright, so now that he's not here on this podcast, tell us, how worried are you? Let's switch
God,
to
it's
mention things that you want to say about him that you haven't been able to say.
He was the sweetest to work with, in
Aw.
all honesty. He really was. He was really, really great and so kind, and he had a vision and he knew what he certain things in life. And he also, I don't know about with you, with Oliver, I'm assuming, but like his noting was so sweet. It was
Yeah.
it was like this way of being like, can you do it a different way? Or it was just like, I'm gonna just do it anyway. Just a little more.
It's also
I like
the
the
accent helps.
Yeah, no. The whole time he's
Like
talking,
when I
just like,
do it.
yeah, sure. Wait, you said I suck? Oh, man, dang it.
Oh, but there's biscuits.
Yeah. He always lets
This is
go.
kind of racist.
That's a racist thing against people that they give you biscuits and scones at every opportunity.
You should embrace that.
He's got bless the queen.
Well, what's it like, I guess, like taking feedback from a good friend of yours? Does it ever get like tension? Like, I know working as a couple can be a bit hard. What about friends? Are you ever like, God,
No, I think because my vision for this whole thing is I want to make it good as well. So like it's not really like competitive. I'm kind of desperate for those notes. Like I need someone to tell me how to make this look as good as it can. Else I look like a jackass.
Yeah, if anything, like I'm always constantly like, PJ, tell me more about this creature so that when I interact with it, it's more natural. I want to know like what he eats for breakfast. I want to know what he does in his free time so that when I click into Red or whatever, I can really get into being Red and not feel afraid that I don't know who Red is. You know what I mean? Like,
No, totally.
Yeah, like with Oliver, it was the same way. When you go into it, it's just like, PJ, give me every little thing.
Yeah.
And he was so good about it.
So we have a segment that we usually wrap things up called, here, someone running out of the studio. Crossing. We end this podcast usually with a segment we call In Case You Missed It, where we all go through the weird things we saw online that we loved over the week. And I know, Mitchell, you have a killer Tumblr
Can I
page.
get my phone out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, please.
How do you, by the way, speaking of your Tumblr, like, how do you decide what to put on Tumblr? Like, where do you find your awesome things? How do you grow a Tumblr page like that?
Tags and being an internet seeker. Hear me out. A seeker. Actually dive into the internet when you want to find something. Don't just assume that it's going to, like, just fall in your lap. If you like it, even if you only know, like, the smallest information, run with it. Go crazy. It's just find it. That's, like, one of my biggest, like, things, is I like to say that I'm an internet seeker.
You have the best stuff.
I
think people
like
get
to
too
hunt.
lazy.
Yeah, no, and it's like digital, and it's like back in the day when you wanted to, like, you heard a song, or like a lyric of it, you just use that lyric at all costs and find it. I do that with everything. If I like even a small something, it's like reverse image searching, lyric searching, everything. I just
You've got Tumblr tips.
yeah. I mean, and also it's your tags.
Yeah.
You gotta follow those good tags.
How many times a day do you post on Tumblr? You schedule it out and everything?
No, I try to do like 1 or 2 a week.
That's it?
I don't try to post too much on Tumblr just because I like to, what I do show, I want it to be things that I would stand next to.
And it doesn't get lost just from twice a week?
No. Drafts. I do have a lot of draft posts. Like posts that I'm like, this is gonna be good, but I'll post it in a week from now.
Oh.
Yeah, and I also will reach out to artists sometimes before I post it and just be like, hey, I'm about to do a thing, and I just want to make sure that it's okay.
Fascinating.
And I post it. Yeah.
All right. So what's your thing of the week?
My
In
thing
case you
of
missed
the week is.
Your thingy-ding.
Sorry.
I need a second. We can.
It's a Vine.
Oh.
It's a Vine. I showed you. It's the kid. Chris, do you remember the kid who shot the basketball? He shoots this basketball. Maybe you've seen it. He shoots a basketball behind it. It barely. It's like the room is so small. It's nothing, and he shoots it into a laundry basket.
Okay.
And then the music kicks in, and then he does this pose where he goes, step, step, I'm the man. And it is the funniest thing.
I guess hold it close to the.
Well, we can.
It's incredible.
Maybe if we can.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Oh my gosh! Strikes a pose.
Yes, it's adorable. It gives me this was me at Grandma's house, and it's got 2 million. He just made another million. Yeah,
Wait, so he actually he's been posting this young kid?
yes, and he made a new one called Frame, throwing up some deuces, slowly fading out.
14.
He looks like he's in a. Is awesome. Follow him. Unfollowed him.
What's
What's his name?
Sorry, I'm just. How do you even say that? How do you say that? I mean, it's so good.
Shaggy.
I love it though.
Up-and-coming Viner.
That Vine is so good.
Jonathan, what's your pick?
My thing of the week. I just saw this morning. Doritos using rainbow Doritos.
What?
You can only get them if you donate to the It Gets Better campaign.
That's very
So it
smart.
is a specific tie-in with that. So I think it's a $10. It just tastes like regular nacho cheese.
Yeah, that'd be weird if they taste like
Doritos.
rainbows.
But it are like purple are all the colors of the rainbow, and of course I immediately start searching for the horrible people who are like, I'm not buying Doritos anymore because of this anti-Christian stuff
Does this mean that Doritos could be the color they want at any time, but they've always just picked yellow because it seems
It's
right?
like yellow. Orange.
Orange-ish yellow.
Well,
You know what I mean?
They're full color. They can
Sure,
make
come on. It's like the one fact that I got.
You mean airheads are naturally pink?
What are you talking about, Mitch? Sorry. Yellow, orange.
I'm sitting on it, but I think it's really cool.
That's cool. I like that.
How come they haven't been making green Doritos since day one?
They definitely could,
That
sure.
isn't it interesting why?
Because it's like cheese.
Oh, cheesy.
Yeah. See, now, that's. How are you going to get on me
I'm tired. My pick of the week, and we'll end it on yours because you're our guest. End on our guest.
Yeah.
Is goats. We have a video that we posted on Facebook.com/whatstrending. And in Morocco, there are these goats that go in trees because that's
They stand in the branches.
They stand in the branches, and it's the funniest thing. You think it's fake.
How do they get up there?
CG.
They're
And you would think the branches would break. And they're literally standing there in different branches, just staring at you eating branches of trees. So it's like a goat tree.
But what are they? A goat tree, please.
Not goatsy, kids. Goat tree.
Gosh.
Type in.
Please don't. Just don't. Why do these goats get in trees? What's the benefit?
Because they get in the trees because it is the argan tree, and they eat the kind of fruit before it falls to the ground. And since they're good climbers, they already put
Actually, goats are great climbers.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
so they jump in the tree.
So they're
But tourists come and they pull over, and there's just 20 goats in the tree.
Incredible.
Gosh.
Very cool.
That's my thing.
No, that's amazing.
Fascinating.
I want to go get. I want to get in that tree. I want to get into a tree with a bunch of
I
goats.
wonder if you'd be attacked.
Because then,
Season 2 in Morocco.
how crazy would that be if everyone pulled over and they're like, look at all these goats, and a random man at the very top
Oscar's
who's
traveling.
dressed as a burger. I took these goats in my tree.
You have a big false beard on.
Yes.
Does it have to be this week?
takes a selfie.
Yes!
And I am actually really fascinated. Just basically, his dog's behind him, and he just holds the camera up as if he's taking a selfie. But then the dog behind him just comes in and just smiles, like it's
in my lifetimes.
I think it's like dogs kind of take on habits of humans. So if this kid's been selfieing himself all the time, the dog is kind of doing it.
And
It's so good.
the dog's smile is so good. It's like
He even does like a side profile. It's like he's
he
not just
turns
doing
his
it
head and
now.
everything. He gets into it. And he's like,
So check Mitchell's liked vines for that.
It's called Dog Takes.
Are you creating videos anytime soon? New ones?
Yeah.
People are waiting. We actually have, and just to close this up, the advice you would give someone who aspires to be in the film or YouTube business. This is from someone. Now we are all dead on Twitter.
Well, first of all, lighten up. I'm joking.
Don't.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah. I don't know. I think because I'm not that good at it myself.
And you still built a following. How did that happen?
I think you just have to be. Yeah, you have to be passionate, and you have to be doing because YouTube takes so much effort. You got to be doing like loads and loads of it. So you really got to care about what you're doing. And if you're trying to emulate like a daily vlogger and you're faking it, you run out of steam. And because I mean, I've got a following, but it did take 5-6 years. So it's not like you've got to keep going on and on and on. So you've got to love what you're doing.
yeah. You also need to be yourself. Like you're saying about like emulating people. Like don't go into it being like, I'm gonna be the biggest YouTuber in the world or the biggest whatever. You just do what you love and do it because you love it, and the passion will then it will show, it will translate. People will see like this was so genuine. I'm going to really like this. People can tell.
Or sometimes if you stare in people's eyes and smile really hard and too enthusiastically, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun!
Hashtag.
But I mean, that's so. Do you feel pressure? Like now you have long to keep it up, like, and you're like, I'm kind of mid to do videos right now.
Yeah. I think the crazy thing about YouTube is it's not new, but it's a kind of new industry. And I feel like in 10, 20 there's going to be like books written about what it means to do YouTube and like psychologically.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's already like 15 books, man.
Oh man, I've got to read more.
They've been writing them themselves.
Oh no, not YouTube books. I mean YouTube about like books about YouTube and like what it means
Culturally,
Yeah.
and like to be a digital.
Like maybe years from now we're gonna be in like a textbook. Like
I think so.
in the early 2000s there was this boom called YouTube.
Dawson and Bowl.
Oh man, oh my gosh. Could you imagine like those ABC interviews with like us as like 70-year-olds being like, I remember
Back when the internet wasn't even 3D. It wasn't in HD.
You had to type in a whole URL address?
My goodness, that's crazy.
But is there the anxiety? Do you ever have anxiety about like influence? Like, oh, I need to stay for like my numbers, this, that, and you're like in the people, and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to feel that and then I just stop completely.
Yeah, I think
And then
there's
I'll come back round when I care again.
like an ebb and flow in it. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of like. But the thing is that you just kind of sometimes you have to step away, especially when you're working on other projects. Is my thing. It's just like you just have to space yourself appropriately. Don't go too thin so that like everything is just shit. Just do a few great things. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, the internet is strange. You can, if you're going after numbers, you can maybe get 2 years. You're nobody. Like it's got to have foundation.
It's got to be you. Just be you.
and on that note, thank you to Davis and Chris Kendall. OscarsHotelSecret.com. Check it out right to everyone who watched and listened on Periscope. What's Trending is on Periscope. And all of you lovely folks who tuned in, whether you're on iTunes, SoundCloud, or beyond, we appreciate it. Jonathan Harris, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
I'm sure keep trending, my friends. See you later.
Is that what you say at the end of these?
I'm going to say random things all the time.
Keep on trending.
Random things all the time.
I like that.
Awesome.
Do you want to talk to Periscope for like a couple minutes?
Sure.
Well,
There's like a
Something
few who's like
thing
their
or
phone. There you go.
trying to think of
What up?
for you.
Hey!
I'm coming right back.
Oh, we're periscoping. Hey, Periscope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, did
Hello.
Chris, I love you. It's my unbirthday. What's unbirthday? That's the thing, isn't
I think that means they died.
it? Unbirthday. What? No, it's from a movie or something. It's from a show. Unbirthday. Happy unbirthday. I don't know. Nice faces.
Cool. I recognize some of these icons. They've been in my chats before. This is cool. Fuck. Being lost. R.I.P. Oh, it's about to die then.
See, this is why I don't use Periscope, because it tends to do this to me.
Really?
Yeah.
All the time.
Our Snapchat. Well, if you on our, I mean, I could log into my phone.
Oh, yeah. That was good. Look, this is what it looked like for most
I
everyone.
was gonna say,
So what did it be like? They say to your Snapchat character?
Right there. That's Oh my gosh.
what are they saying?
Chris, will you ever make a Periscope? I think if you updated your phone, you could definitely do it.
Yeah, well, I do have an iPhone 4, so I'm a little behind the times.
Yeah.
I instantly thought about building an actual Periscope then.
That would actually, okay, that's pretty
Yeah.
great. And no, we cannot. I can't do a Periscope tonight because the streamies are tonight. But definitely tune in the streamies, and you might
Carpet.
potentially see us. Yes, that's crazy.
Chris, I watched this whole goddamn thing for you.
Mitchell, can you have another LL radio tonight? I will do an LL radio soon, but not this evening. I promise. But I already have the playlist ready, so it's gonna be real good.
Real good. Can you notice me, please?
No,
Don't say that.
I.
Chris, you are my senpai.
Oh,
I forgot what senpai
Chris
means
is the hottest person in the world.
I don't know about you.
My teacher yelled at me for
Are
why?
you watching this in class?
Is the volume up?
Bad idea.
Sweet. Did you see the tweet about bath? Yes, I did, and I love baths. I've listened multiple times, and they're great. That's so cool that you actually just said that.
Chris, can we be best friends?
You actually look
Yes.
like my girlfriend. Whoops.
You look exactly like my girlfriend. Which means I look like...
Your girlfriend has some stubble.
Chris is the hottest person in the world. True.
True.
That is so true right now.
True. I like this. See, even the screen, it just feels good.
What, this iPhone?
Yeah, I gotta get the bigger one. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
bigger. It's
just
much better.
It's just so. It's,
Hi.
Ooh.
I'm so hungry. I'm like,
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna hand this phone back to who's the owner.
Snapchat video, guys. Guys.
You can also sign off on there if you want.
Thanks for hanging out. We're going to do a video that's going to be on youtube.com/whatstrending. So we're going to do that right now. So subscribe. And the podcast you listen to is on iTunes, the What's Trending podcast, and soundcloud.com/whatstrending.
I love how you're plugging us on there. They're already on it. They're already
No,
on
but I'm
Trending.
saying where...
Thanks for stopping.